Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special edition of the Wolf's Den. Now, why it's special is that literally every single video that I make, every single Instagram post, every Facebook post, the number one question asked every single post that I make is, what is a good starter marker for paintball? Today I'm going to answer that question, and you're going to be happy with the results, I think. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up into two different functions. Best Woodsball marker and best tournament marker. Now, a tournament marker can be used for both Woodsball and tournament, whereas the Woodsball marker is usually just used for playing in the woods, recreational play, big games, and etc. And today, on this very special episode, I'm going to be telling you what is the number one voted best beginner marker to get into paintball with. Let's have some fun with this because there's a big surprise coming in here. So here we go. Now, voted by you and throughout my own experience, I have found that the best. Now, parents, write this down. Kids, write this down, because stop asking me every video I post. All right? The number one best beginner marker, as voted by many Facebook pages, many forums, and from my own personal experience, is this. The PHENOM X7 PHENOM. Alright, this is the best marker to buy when you want to start playing paintball and own your own marker. And I'm going to do a quick review of it. I'm going to tell you why and explain to you why it's the perfect starter marker. And it's not only the best beginner marker for Woodsball, it's also one that you can keep using throughout your entire career. Alright, so it's beginner and up for this marker. There's no way that you need to improve on this marker if you don't need to throughout your entire paintball career. Alright, and I'm going to be explaining to you why in the next few minutes, and at the end of this video, I'm giving it away. Damn! Who else does that, baby? This is paintball. It's all about paying it forward, and it's all about growing the sport. And I want to give this away to one of you guys so you can go out and play with your own marker and have the amazing fun that I have had with a similar marker in the past. So let's get down to basics, show you what this marker is all about, and then I'll tell you how we're going to give away. Hint, subscribe right now. Let's get into it. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's get into it. This is the Tippmann PHENOM X7. It's got the flex valve technology, which is essentially the internals and how it works and makes the marker shoot nice and smooth and consistent. It has some very cool technology that we'll go over real quick, but I'm going to show you guys what you get when you buy one of these markers. Alright? Now again, this is voted best Woodsball marker. I'm doing another episode for best tournament marker to start out with. Best beginner Woodsball marker. Another episode for best beginner tournament marker. Tournament means if you want to do speedball, which is a smaller grid, and get into the different tournaments within that side of the sport. Let's get into it. Let's see. So this is a box. This is how you get it straight from the store, maybe retail or tippmann.com. And when you open it, it's got some pretty pictures of what you can do. Now, all the reasons I'm going to be telling you about and talking about are the reasons why it's a great marker to begin with. One of the reasons is these are all of the modifications you can get done to this marker, and they're awesome. It makes it look very, very cool, and it just personalizes what you shoot. You have everything from different handles, to different barrel sizes, different stocks that go in the back, and even different fake magazines that go underneath. Now, this is a hopper-fed marker, which means paint is fed through the hopper in the top down into the marker, as opposed to a mag-fed like you see me using on my Die Dam, which is fine. You don't need a mag-fed marker as your first marker, alright? That's a little more advanced. That's more for the guys who want more of a challenge. And this is just perfect to start off with, alright? Again, hundreds of different combinations you can do to get this looking like what you want it to look like. You can get the suppressor looking style barrel with a different stock on the back, make it look very, very cool. And yeah, because a lot of part of the fun we have with this sport is how cool it looks, right? So hey, that's what drove me to it back in the 90s, and this is what drives a lot of people to it. When you open your box, you get everything with it. This is the actual base of the marker. This is part of the barrel system. This has your squeegee, O-rings, barrel cover, and Allen keys. Fake magazine. And your hopper here. And the rest of your barrel right here. And that's everything. Like I said, it's another reason why it's a good starter marker is that it's very easy to assemble, put together. Nothing special you got to do. Fake marker, fake magazine goes in there. All right, now the fake magazine also opens up a little tool spot. You can put extra O-rings in there and stuff like that. So it, even though it's fake, you can still use it for other things. Goes in there, looks very cool. Also acts as a hand grip. The rest of the barrel goes onto here with these push pins, and then you put the actual barrel in. Sorry, the barrel cover, and then the barrel goes in. So let me get the push pins on there real quick for you, and then I'll turn this back on. Give me 1 sec. Now, one of the reasons why the Tippmanns are considered the best starter marker is that they're pretty well considered the most durable AK-47-like paintball marker that exists. You can drag these things around in the mud, you can drop it, you can do horrible things to it, and it will shoot and perform perfectly. All right, you don't have to clean it after every little game. You don't have to. There's not a lot of huge maintenance you have to do for it, and it's very, very easy to use, turn on, and somewhat on and on and on. I was notoriously bad for cleaning my Tippmann. My techs hated cleaning and helped me re-clean it because they would find dirt and ants and everything in those things. But the amazing thing is it always shot perfectly, okay? I'm going to go over some of the features of this marker and explain to you even more detail why it's a great marker to begin with. So we're going to go from front to the back, from the rooter to the tutor, talk about everything and why this marker is so cool as a Woodsball marker. Again, here we go. So this is the PHENOM, and it's a little more higher than the Tippmann 98 and the A5. Now, essentially how it works is that when you go to a regular paintball field, most of the time the rental marker that you're getting is a Tippmann 98 custom. It's the bare bones of a paintball marker. It only shoots semi-automatic, which means one pull of the trigger means one paintball comes out of the marker, and it doesn't have the special cyclone feed on here. It will have a regular feed on here that feeds one marker ball at a time. All right, now that's a custom 98, which is also a very cool and easy-going marker to start up with. Now, above the 98 would be the Tippmann A5, which is just like this, but a little more bare bones in that you can get the A5 without the selector switch that uses the battery, and you can get the A5. It's just barely toned down than the X7. Now, the X7 PHENOM is very cool for these reasons. Like its predecessor, the A5, it has the cyclone feed, which is Tippmann's awesome creation. It essentially how it is. You get paintballs, they feed down in here through a bigger opening than a regular feed tube. And this cyclone feed down here circulates the balls and feeds them through even faster, allowing you to shoot electronic full auto or 3-round burst. And it's really, really great invention. You can get aftermarket squishy pads, but I've never found them to be that necessary for this thing. It's a well engineered marker, and Tippmann, this is their bread and butter. The PHENOM, again, different from its predecessors, is that it comes with the battery operated trigger and the selector switch. Now the selector switch works in that you can choose, it has the safety here. You can choose a semi-automatic, which is one pull, one paintball, or you can shoot the 3-round burst or full automatic on the top, which is you pull once, twice, hold it down 3 times, then you're going full auto. Very cool, especially if you're in a huge, big firefight or a final battle. You go through a lot of paint really fast, but if you need it, it works really good, and I've relied on it many times. Now, the battery goes in the back, the trigger of the guard right here. 9-volt battery comes in and out extremely easy, just like that. This is actually one of the battery that comes with it, and you push it back in, and then you put the cap back on top of it. Now, the thing I'm notorious for losing this back cap. So when you do put your battery in there, make sure it's in there good and it's not just sitting in there, but make sure it's nice and flush and this peg is pushed down so you know it's in there. I've lost a few of these, and on my older Tippmann guns, you'll see like duct tape around where that normally goes. This comes with a selector switch. Again, I just explained. Now the extremely cool thing about this selector switch on this marker, pay attention, is that if the battery dies, it still shoots semi-automatic. How cool is that? The battery is essentially just to hold up with the full or 3-round firing position. That's when the battery is good. But if your battery should die, and it always does sometimes, always does sometimes. Does that make sense? Anyways, it always will die on you when you need it. You just put it to the semi-auto, and it will keep shooting even with a dead battery. That is so cool, so impressive, amazing. Another reason why it's the best beginner marker. Air goes in here like this. You can use a remote line like I do, or you can put the bottle right on. Very cool, very easy. It comes with standard Picatinny rails on the top and the bottom, so you can put on your extra little cool sights and stuff like that. Now you got to be careful when you put a sight on these, because when you have the hopper on, longer sights will not fit with the hopper in place, because the hopper will get in the way of said sight that you're using. So always measure out what you're going to use before you invest in something like that if you're using this marker. Now, it's got its own iron sights, which are not really iron, they're plastic iron sights, but you know, they're fun, they're cool, not really usable per se, but it's too cool. Comes with a barrel and everything else you need on this sucker. Amazing. Love this gun, love this marker. This was one of my first markers. If you know me, when I started playing, I bought a Piranha pump gun from a pawn shop that leaked every game. Then I got a Spider marker, classic Spider from, I think it was Canadian Tire. And then I stepped up to Tippmann A5, which is the predecessor to this. And what can I say? Outstanding marker. Alright, so welcome back to the best starter paintball Woodsball marker there is on the planet. That is the Tippmann A5, or something, Tippmann X7 Phenom. And essentially what I'm going to do is put some air in it so you can hear what it sounds like. So, even though I have no paint, when I put air on it, it's always safety first in paintball. Alright? Remember that, kids. Every single one of you need to remember, it's always, always, always safety first. You don't play around with these things at home without using eye protection. You don't mess around with your friends, even if it's just you and your buddy. Always use your goggles, alright? And use a full face if you're shooting at people. I just use the eyes only when I'm just testing out stuff and there's nobody else here. So this is my Ninja tank. So essentially when you go to a paintball field, you're going to screw this on. Right there, nice easy threaded. Okay. Now, boom, there we go. Fire in the hole because I'm going to scare my dogs upstairs. There you go, boom, boom. Now, this is called dry firing when there's no paint in the marker. It's not necessarily good for your marker, so don't do it too often. It messes up your O-rings, messes up internals. So I don't do it too often. But now, right now, It's not on, so I'll put it on full auto, see if it works. Boom. That's so cool, I love it. Battery comes on automatically. It's not like the old school days where you have to turn it on first. Alright? When you put it on full auto and there's air in it, it senses it and it... That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all she wrote. Again, hopper goes on top, paint goes in the top, boom. You're good to go. You are a paintball warrior. Alright? How crazy is that? Lord. Okay, I'm going to put on safety and take the bottle off. And as you take your bottle off, you're going to hear a slight hiss as it lets the excess air out. Don't rush to take off a bottle. It's not a race. You don't have to pull it out fast. You might mess an O-ring up, and Lord forbid you don't want to do that. And let me take off my goggles. Alright, so, yeah, that's it. Everything you see here comes in the box. This is the perfect beginner paintball marker. And again, not just a beginner. Once you start using this thing, you can add on the accessories to it, make it look even cooler, and you will have fun with this marker for years. Look in the description below. I'll put a couple links on how to maintain these markers. They're very easy to break down. Another reason why they're #1 for the best Woodsball marker as a beginner. It's pretty much a toolless system. It's got push pins here, 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 here to take it apart. And what the push pins don't take apart, the Allen keys do. So you can open her up, take the spring out, clean it out properly, lube her up, maintain her properly. Awesome. Again, Tippmann X7 Phenom, the best beginner marker if you're playing strictly in the woods, strictly recreational, strictly big games, and you want that cool semi-realistic look. This is the marker to go with. You don't have to ask me on any other videos or any other Instagram posts or any Facebook posts. This is the best beginner marker if you want to start out with. It goes between $300 and $400 depending on where you are, which is a pretty decent price for what it is because it's all inclusive. It has everything you need in the one box. Are there cheaper markers to get? Yes, you can get the Chronos, I think it is, or the Alpha, the Bravo 1. There's a couple other cheaper markers out there. They are very good. They're usually just semi, and the thing about when it's just semi-automatic is that at some point you're going to feel a little outgunned because you're going to be hearing other people shooting a lot faster than you. And that doesn't mean it's just auto. It could be other markers that are ramping. It could be guns, markers like mine that are do 3-round bursts. And you might get sick of the semi-auto markers pretty quick. This gives you the option to go semi-auto, which is very smart because it saves you a lot of paint. But if you're in that extra firefight, the ability to go full auto is very cool and very handy. That's it. That's all she wrote. Oh wait, you want to know how to win this, don't you? Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Okay? Very easy. All you need to do is tell your friends to subscribe to this channel and put your name down below in the comments. One friend gets to put your name once down in the comments and say so and so and so, Freddie Jackson, Freddy Krueger, Johnny Blaze, what have you, your name wants to win this marker. And they have to subscribe and put your name. You can't put your own name and they can't put your name more than once down in the comments on YouTube. So what you can do is link this on your Facebook pages, link this wherever you want, but tell them to go to the YouTube channel because that's where I'll be going below and getting names and drawing from there. So again, plain and simple. Go tell your friends, subscribe to Wolf Paintball or the Wolf Den on YouTube, and tell them to put your name down below in the comments. Now, something I'm doing different is that you can win this if you're ages 10 and up. Normally I do ages 18 and up. Today I'm doing 10 and up. Just gonna have to get your parents to verify that it's okay for you to win this paintball marker, because I don't want to get you in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble either, because your mom gets pretty mean when she's mad. All right. So essentially, you got the family around this Easter. tell them to go watch this video, put your name down below in the comments, and subscribe, because we're going to be checking the person who puts your name. Just make sure they subscribe, and make sure you subscribe also. Alright, so they can put your YouTube name down below, they can put your real name down below, or they can put your Facebook name down below. Just put a name that I can find you with if I choose your name. Alright, don't put some secret weird code name that I won't be able to look you up with, because that's just defeating the whole purpose. And there you go. If you want to buy this marker or one like it, go to tippmann.com. You'll see all their retail locations, and or their Facebook page. You will see all of their links down below in the comment. And yeah, wow, this gun really brings back memories. This marker just, I had so many memories with Tippmanns, and I still have my original Tippmanns. I never sell my markers, and this marker is something you will have years of fun with and experience this amazing sport, this amazing family sport, this amazing team sport that I experience with on a weekly basis. And I'm doing this to help grow the sport and get new guys like you into the sport who watch the videos, think it's cool, they want to get into it too, but they might not have the funds to buy something like this. I want to hook you up. I want you to come out and play with me and the rest of my friends, and we're going to show you how much fun we have. Coming up soon is the best tournament marker. That means a speedball marker with a hopper on top, shoots a little faster, a little lighter, yada yada yada. Coming soon to this channel. Subscribe so you get the updates of when I post new videos, because that's going to be very cool. And remember, just because I'm sponsored by certain companies, I'm still allowed to review products. So if you are a paintball company and you have a product coming out, something new, something cool, something old, something that's still cool, send it to the Wolf Den. Email me at drewolf@yahoo.com, and I'll review your marker honestly and put it on the show. Remember, I'll review it honestly, because if I don't like it, I'll let people know, but if I love it, I'll let them know. Alright, this is the Wolf Den. We don't just show you how to play, we show you what to play with. I hope you like this, and I hope whoever wins this likes it too. I'll be announcing the winner in a few days and give you guys enough time to let your friends at school know that they got to subscribe. Put your name down below. Whew. I feel like playing. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Good luck. I'll be announcing the winner on my next video. Subscribe today. Put those names down below. Booyah. I would like to say good luck to all of you, and make sure, if you're new to the channel, to watch my other shows. Wolf's Top 5 Paintball Kills, the best hits from literally all over the world, the craziest paintball stuff you ever see, and my personal action episodes where you get to follow me in the bushes and watch my personal crazy episodes. Hoo-yah, baby. See you next time. Good luck.